Hi everyone, I'm Sharlene from So Dressmaking, and today I am going to be sharing a little bit of a catch up. So things I've been making, things I'm going to be working on next, and a little collaboration that I was working on too. So first up, the most recent thing that I have made was another pair of bisque trousers. So I'm now up to 16 pairs, which I know is insane, but I feel like I just love that pattern so much. For a pair of trousers, I think once you have the top part fitting so well, you can do so much with it. I'm wearing another pair today. These are the barrel legged ones that I made recently. Absolutely love these too. But yeah, I think you can create so many different things with them. Like these are linen, they feel really casual. This one's in a really nice viscose, so it feels like maybe a little bit dressier. So the fabric was this viscose brown and ivory polka dot that I got from Rainbow Fabrics, and it is so lovely to work with. Really nice. It's a viscose twill. There could have been a blend in it, I can't remember now, but anyway, we'll go with viscose twill. So I have some left. I was hoping I'd be able to squeeze like a little sort of crop jacket from it, but I haven't tried it yet. I need to draft the pattern, but I'm out of pattern trace at the minute, so I need to get that ordered, and then I'm going to have a go at drafting the pattern that is in my head. I don't know, it's going to be a sort of variation on the fleece that I made recently. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I might not have enough fabric because the bisque do take up quite a bit, and I ended up cutting the big pockets out of this. I could have used a different fabric for the pockets, but I didn't. But there's quite a bit here, and if I'm careful, I might. If not, I'm definitely going to make a top or maybe like a wee waistcoat or vest or something with it, because I think it'll be really nice as a co-ord. So yeah, that is going to be hopefully happening soon. Then last night I cut out an Emily top in, and just every time I actually thought I had lost this fabric. I couldn't find it, but it was like, because it's so fine, it had like sandwiched in between two other fabrics in my stash. So it's like a silk voile. It is so soft. I'm going to say there's a blend in here as well. But whatever it is, it's from Rainbow Fabrics again. It feels amazing. I got this one at the Belfast Knit and Stitch show. Honestly, just feels unreal. So this is going to be an Emily top, but I have made it, it's not quite the short dress length. It's a wee bit shorter than that. And I've cut out extra ruffles, so I'm doing the waist ruffle, and I might do like a ruffle along the bottom or something somewhere else as well. I'm going to have a wee play with it, and the lined puff sleeves, which I think in this fabric is just going to have such a dreamy look. Yeah, so I am hopefully going to get started on that today. Really hope I will. Then the other thing I have been working on, so I was asked by Mrs. Quilty if I wanted to try out some of their subscription boxes and do a few bits of content over on Instagram, which I've done now. But I did want to share them over here because I genuinely was really impressed with what came in the boxes. So you got your little magazine, which has like loads of projects in it, and they're really easy to follow. You get a block every month, and then I think there's 3 other projects plus 2 online tutorials as well. You get free gifts. So like things like they come in these wee bags. You get like a ruler. I got a point turner, which was this one here. I got a friction marker, and what else? And like wee silicone things for keeping your threads in place. So yeah, you do get really nice wee gifts, useful gifts too. And then the fabrics are sort of mixed up now. You get a really lovely selection then of fat quarters. So this box here, it's quite a springy sort of colour theme, and then the other ones were the blues and reds, which were really nice. So this was the beginner box. So I made my first quilt block, which I'm really impressed with. Like I never thought I'd want to do this sort of quilting. I'm happy to make like quilt fabrics together to make a jacket. Absolutely, that's no problem. But I never thought I'd want to try this, and I was so impressed with how easily it came together, like how these like triangles were made, and then the strips and everything. So yeah, I did have a really nice time making this. And then I made like a little mug rug, which has been really nice. And I think a lot of the things you can make are actually really handy, like it's things that you can use, which is good. And then just drop this. The other one was from the like spring sort of box, was this wee glasses case, so I'm using it for my sunglasses. And again, such a nice way, like I've broke so many pairs of sunglasses and scratched them. These ones are actually already scratched, so I'm hoping I can make them last a wee bit longer in this now. But obviously a really handy project. They did have the white fabric on the outside of this, but my handbag tends to get very messy, so I figured a print would cover any of that, and then I used the white on the inside. But yeah, really, really nice to work on. Nice sort of simple projects. And I am hoping now that, let's see, so, and then I did make a few wee bookmarks as well with these fabrics, and Emily has seen them now and she wants to make some for her teacher gifts at the end of the year, so we're going to be working on that soon. So I think I'm going to try making some more blocks. I don't like the big piece in the middle of this one, but there's another block that I'm going to try as well. And if you have any like recommendations for this one's attic window, if you have any recommendations for like people to follow or patterns, or where I can go to get like different blocks and stuff, or any sort of information, let me know. But I am thinking, because obviously I have these, I'm not going to make a quilt. I know I'm not going to do that, but I do think I could make like a little quilted vest. So maybe on one side have the blocks. I might do this like triangles in the middle or something as well, or am I just making things too complicated? I don't know, but I do like most of this. I just don't know if I like the middle part, but I'll still use it. And then yesterday I was in my local fabric shop and found this fabric, which was on the sale. It was only £4 for a metre, and I do think it's a shirting cotton, but it should work. So I'm thinking if I focus on like the blues more, I can use this for one side and this for the other. Possibly. I need to have a think about it. I picked it up anyway. Or the other thing I might do is look out for a navy gingham, because I think that would be really nice mixed with these as well. But I got this anyway because I knew it would come in handy at some stage, because these are very much the colours that I am wearing at the minute. So yeah, I picked up that, but I am thinking now a gingham might be nicer with it. There was like a turquoise gingham. If I could get like a navy gingham, I think that might be quite cute. And then I'll mix in some of these fabrics as well. But I'm excited to give it a go, because I think it's the sort of thing, you know, I could work on like one block at a time and then put them all together. And yeah, it'd be nice to then be able to wear something from all these that I've made, which would be quite cute. So yes, that is the plan for these. I'm quite excited about it. And then when I was in the shop, so I was picking up like elastic and stuff, I seen this fabric, which is vintage, and there's 2 3/4 meters, and it was only £8. And I just had to, I feel like I can't resist a vintage fabric now. It is really narrow. So I don't know, is it less than a meter maybe? But on that way around, it has like sort of all the watercolor flowers, and then these wee black, like it's nearly like someone's drawn it on with a pen. But yeah, I just couldn't resist. I don't know what to do with it, but for that price and for vintage fabric, I just had to get it. So yeah, it doesn't say Wamsuta OTC. I don't know. I've never heard of the brand before. So yeah, that is what I've been up to. I have been super busy recently with alterations and things. There's been just a lot of like events sort of going on in the local community and things that have been needing done. So yeah, it was an extremely busy week, and I nearly had several meltdowns throughout the week, but I made it, and I'm going to try my best to chill out this weekend. I'll see how it goes. I'm not always very good at doing that. Like sitting recording YouTube videos instead of doing something else. But I love doing this, so it doesn't really feel like work. But yeah, that's it from me. I have so many sewing plans, and I really hope that now things have settled a little bit. Although I am going to be busy this week, I have my first, I can't remember if I've said this or not, I have my first pattern grading job for a sewing school. So I'm making patterns for them, which is so exciting. I'd advertised it sort of towards the start of the year, and yeah, I'm really, really excited. I feel like I've loved doing that part of releasing my own patterns. I really enjoy the actual like pattern drafting and grading part, so I really want to do more of it. So yeah, it's really exciting to have this opportunity. So I am working on that, and it should be finished this week. And what else have I been doing? I have another set of beginner classes. I am teaching a bodice block in Dublin next Saturday. So yeah, I have quite a bit coming. I do have quite a bit on this week that I need to then take some time to chill before all of that, because there is so much going on. So I know I need to rest. I really am very much aware that I have to slow down a little bit, or I'm going to end up crashing. But it's great to be so busy. I shouldn't complain, but I do just want a little break. So yeah, that is it for me. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. The weather's definitely taken a turn over here in Northern Ireland. I hope the rain is going to stay away today. We have like an outdoor party to go to, so hopefully it stays dry. And yeah, that's it from me. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend, and I will chat to you all soon. Bye.